Yo, from the start of my heartbeat, when art was deep in the fold, to the time of my first rhyme when I was 12 years old, I heard the voice of reason speaking from the beacon of hope. It said, I represent with mind, body, and soul. And ever since then, I'm questioning what I'm told. Explore the options when I'm stopping at the fork in the road. The effect of my actions left a crack in the mold. I represent with mind, body, and soul. Somatic maggots inhabit the trappings of the tyrant. They bag it, flag it, drag it back inside the cave. I'm tracking the pattern, the havoc, to stab it with the trident. The class of pragmatic, shack up in the enclave. Rumor has it it's a war outside, no man is safe from. I prefer the grave to the fate of desolation. Sling blade, slice it into eights, it's a miracle. Properties of these are three-dimensional, spherical. Topic of discussion, Capricorn, arrival, Cancer. Polyglot address me in the manner of a stammerer. Hold the title manager, author of the documents. Sworn to secrecy the morning he performed his sacrament. Duty to the derelict, I'm 6 generations of rap. Saving the tape for the day I came back. Words preserve the testimony to the tournament. Clock wins again, hold my spot up in the firmament. Virgin turned vanguard, the raw draws the line in the sand. Serpentine along Medina's floor plan, hard to follow. Death are free to swallow from the cage. Bury feathers and collect the treasures with the jack of spades. Steel pierce the epidermis of the earth. Hard pump concrete from beneath the skirt. She bleeds streaks and streets. We traverse the first cycle. Network, connect, net worth, thirst is primal. Scream for the sake of sound, to force the barrier back. Hurdle up and over the verbal torch carrier. Sharp turns, muscles in the lower calf burn. The last to finish has his position affirmed. Tracks run simulcast, lapse indication. Tell the magnate how can wait, practice patience. Majors always wanna push the up-tempo. Game pace, I favor simple, evaluate the info. Screen print matter, code the data in emotion. Teen Clint Eastwood, heard your childhood was troublesome. Watch the way the sharks play the cards they dealt. Overcoming the odds, well that's a way to create wealth. Stay healthy, balance out your diet with some labor. Make a difference in the system with the wisdom that I gave ya. Save for my dominion, all the planets vanish instantly. The key to infinite existence is within the Trinity. Start of my heartbeat when all was deep in the fold. To the time of my first rhyme when I was 12 years old, I heard the voice of reason speaking from the beacon of hope. It said, I represent with mind, body, and soul. And ever since then, I'm questioning what I'm told. Explore the options when I'm stopping at the fork in the road. The effect of my actions left a crack in the mold. I represent with mind, body, and soul. Pop, press, and play today, mass distribution. Lack of proper standards contributes to pollution. Who depend on agency protection from the acid rain? Through the Trinity, your alkalinity is ascertained. I got digital minerals by the gram, shots vary, but my apothecary stock jams. Hot damn, push the quarter around the town square, peddling wares. Observing how the merchants meddle in affairs is pointless. Keeping your finger on the pulse of a dead horse. That trend ends, that's when you're lost. Non-Trinity to infinity. Blessed faith kept, son, I got methods I ain't even played yet. Put the record on, straight flush, weight crush, peppercorn. Store the line, forge across the borderline of Thessalon. Camping out in Corinth, passing through Estonia. Remnants of the message echo back to Macedonia. Homers had that spot blown for 2 millennia. Is it possible this odyssey is not linear? Gravitate to logic, talk about awaits. Writing in my launch pad, I'm like a rocket out of space. Blast the orbit, first to volunteer, last to forfeit. All I need is one mic mounted in the cockpit. Static interfere with my communicator Houston. Steeped in the syrup, make it hard for me to move them. Sublime clientele, only time will tell if moral with this. Though the core itself is serendipitous. Chin chin to the famine, toast to prosperity. Even in my absence, I'ma oversee the legacy. Dedicate one to Bambada if it's not too much to ask. Fashion the future to refract the past. Luminosity, ultraviolet rays grace the temple. We play the timpani to save the Trinity. Word. Start of my heartbeat when all was deep in the fold. At the time of my first rhyme when I was 12 years old, I heard the voice of reason speaking from the beacon of hope. It said, I represent with mind, body, and soul. And ever since then, I'm questioning what I'm told. Explore the options when I'm stopping at the fork in the road. The effect of my actions left a crack in the mold. I represent with mind, body, and soul.